Well, I thought they were going to have to get the defibrillator out after me, and thought I was going to have a heart attack in that game. That was so exciting. Overtime victory, pulled it out for third place. We're here with Coach Cloud. We're honored to be here with our athletic director, Coach Cloud. Coach, what do you think about that?
You know, after last night, I was working late, and I talked to our superintendent, and she said, why don't you stay home tonight if you're going to be there on Saturday? So I watched it from my office, the boys last night. They look like a totally different team tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They looked more in rhythm. They looked in sync. They're kind of starting to figure out some spots that for players and who's going to start where, and they just look more in rhythm, you know. And I look back on that game, and Bishop Kelly didn't take the lead till 2 minutes to go in the game. That was their first lead of the game, and it was only by 2, and they didn't have it long. So shout out to those guys. A lot of resilience. They bend, but they didn't break, and they looked more comfortable. They looked like they were having a good time tonight.
Yes, and we're getting ready, so congratulations to them. But Coach Woolridge got his first photo with some hardware down there, so congratulations to him.
I think he's doing a great job.
Well, us too. Girls getting ready to play here in the finals of the, let's see now, what is this, Route 66?
Mother Road
Classic, yes. Great gymnasium here and a great tournament. They've treated us super well. And the girls are playing Verdigris.
And it's going to be a tough one. This will be a good test for us. It's been a good tournament for the girls. You know, came out a little flat against Bishop Kelly, and then had a big win last night against number 4 team in 5A. And I know Verdigris is ranked high. I don't know exactly where they're at, but it'll be tough to beat them at home.
It will, and we played against some small crowds here. A 10 o'clock game the other day, and early yesterday, and then tonight. You will be shocked at the noise when Verdigris makes a basket. It is unbelievable, the fan support they have here.
And this is a hard place to play, and for a reason. You know, Coach Bunning does a great job with them. They're always in the state tournament mix, and this is what you want to be. This is what, you know, I think David kind of mentioned it yesterday, but this is going to kind of set us up for some rankings going into the East-West split here in a few weeks.
Yeah, and Coach Button, you mentioned him. I played in my day. I played against his cousin. He was at Sand Springs, and all-stater up there, and so it kind of runs in the family, I think.
Yep.
But our girls just played lights out first half yesterday. The best I've seen in a long, long time.
They looked really good.
Yes, they did. So we hope they come out with that intensity and that ability tonight. Coach, we've got about 4 minutes to go before the game starts. So I wanted to find out from you about the Hall of Fame, one of my favorite events. What's going to happen with the Hall of Fame?
It'll be February 4th this year at the Chota Casino, or Chota Event Center outside the casino. You know, every now and then I take a little flack for, hey, why'd you move an event to the casino? And we just outgrew our cafeteria. And for us to do it right, we didn't have a big enough venue. And Colin Mays is the banquet manager there, and he's done a great job for us. He has made it affordable for us, and it's a nice venue, and it's a great night for those people that are being inducted.
Oh yeah, I love it. But I'm going to put you on the spot. I don't even know where to ask you this or not. But do you know who our inductees are this year?
We do. We announced our class right the week before Christmas this year. And I hope I don't miss anybody, and if I do, I apologize. There's 7 of them. Heston Layman's, state champion wrestler, played football for us, went on to wrestle at Oklahoma State. Vicki Elliott, she went to, I think, 19 different state tournaments, won it twice in cheerleading. Spent 27 years as a teacher at Tahlequah High School, and did a phenomenal job with the cheerleading program.
Yes.
Laramie Hammer, another football wrestler guy, went to play at the University of Oklahoma. Randy O'Donnell played softball for us. Started 3 years in a row at Oklahoma State before an injury kind of sidelined her senior year. She all-stated for us. 3-sport. She did an all-state. She was two-sport all-state, slow pitch, fast pitch. played basketball. Also didn't play her senior year. She had a shoulder surgery going into her senior season. That's 4, right?
Yes, sir. Randy was a Briggs girl too.
Randy was a big Briggs girl. Mickey's was the coach there, and he's actually coaching my daughter now. Back to it, we got. Golly, this is terrible.
Teston Layman's, Vicky Elliott, Laramie Hammer, Randy O'Donnell.
Kyle Roselle.
Kyle
Roselle was a football, baseball guy, played at Oral Roberts University for us, and then was a hometown guy. Was a vet in our community.
Posthumously,
yes. He passed away in January of last year. James Rapp, he was a wrestling coach for us, multi-year all-state guy, had several state champions under him. I've got one more, and that's terrible for me to do that. I've been in contact with all these guys, and I apologize.
As soon as you leave, you'll remember it. I just guarantee it.
I know it.
But that's February the.
I know who it is, and this is probably one of our most decorated athletes, Jessica Hembry.
Oh, really?
She was she won 8 state championships as a runner for us.
Oh my gosh,
so,
yes.
But
we're going to play the Star Spangled Banner. So,
guys, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
At this time, we'll introduce the starting lineups.
And here we are for the introductions tonight from Verdigris Tahlequah Tigers.
Starting for the Lady Tigers tonight, lights are out. We can't read it off the book, but Maddie Matthews, a 5'7" junior in there, point guard number 0. Number 2, Taylon Dick, 5'4" junior guard. Jersey Resloff wearing number 3 tonight at 5'7" junior guard. At a forward spot tonight, number 21 is Jaden Buttry, number 21, 5'11" forward. And then in the post tonight, number 25, Corey Rainwater, 6 foot tall. For the Verdigris, Emma Young, number 25, starting for Verdigris. Actually, she's wearing number 0. Maddie Daniels, number 5.
14.
Number 14, Morgan Borgstadt. She's the player the Tigers going to have to concentrate on tonight. Wearing number 20 tonight, Shella Daniel, a 5'8" senior. And last but not least, number 25, and that's Emma Young. we were reading off the scoreboard there during the lights out, and they actually put the wrong faces with the numbers up there.
Yeah, and I appreciate Matt Cloud coming over for interview. But traditional starters for the Tigers. Verdigris is very, very well coached by
I think ranked number 5 in Class 3A, so they're a very good opponent.
Camera's going to be a little blocked for a minute until Tahlequah Lady Tigers score, just so everyone knows.
So Verdigris has the height to stay with us, and
the quickness. They're a very good defensive ball club. The Borgstadt girl that's jumping right now is an extremely good player, so the Tigers are going to have to really watch her. They've got some other young ladies that can score outside as well.
And so the Tigers are starting out in a man-to-man, which is kind of unusual for us. Verdigris is running some,
Borgstadt stripped by Corey Rainwater.
Number 14 with the ball, guarded by Buttry. And got a steal. Corey Rainwater got her hand on that ball. Jaden Buttry bringing it up.
Kicks it to outside to Jersey Retzloff for 2.
Wow, what a way to start. Good job, Jersey.
They gave her a 2 on that.
There you go, Tigers.
Kind of hard to tell on her foot where it was because she's over here on the near side. We had fans still standing up. So Lady Tigers up 2 early. Borgstadt with the basketball, guarded by Jaden Buttry, and Corey Rainwater is going to pick up the body foul there.
Yeah.
Borgstadt pulled up to shoot the jumper, and Corey was right there helping. So
it's going to be the first Suzanne Myers for Mayor foul of the night.
That was a very aggressive attempt to play defense. And okay.
Borgstadt shoots it high off the backboard, and the rebound off the backboard, but gets the first one to fall.
Oh, they're back to 2-2, tied up just like we start. Taylor and Dick bringing the ball down the court. Verdigris in a man too, aren't they, Coach?
Yep. And they're going to play an aggressive man. This is their MO, is to play hard and aggressive.
Soft touch. It used all the rim on that one. There's probably not much paint left on that rim after that one.
Yeah, that was Jaden Buttry with the 2-pointer.
Very soft shot.
Dribble penetrating. Brown.
We're doing a lot of switching here.
Borgstadt tries to dribble it inside on the bounce pass. Got
out a 3-second call there.
And Taylor Dick picks it up. Jaden Buttry running ahead. Dick pulls up, shoots a 3, no good.
Out. I thought that was in there.
Rebounded by Borgstadt.
Good rebound, Corey.
Corey Rainwater on the missed shot.
Verdigris girl mistimed it a little bit, and Corey was able to corral that thing. Taylor Dick out front again. And Buttry. Eddie Matthews. Oh, get her, Jersey. Go rebound.
Turnover, Lady Tigers results into a 2-point bucket by Maddie Daniels.
Yeah. They did a good job of shooting. And that's what you're talking about. Good on defense, and against most teams, that would have gotten through there.
Got to be making some ball fakes and things like that. Don't want to turn it over for sure. Corey Rainwater, ball on the wing. Taylor Dick, screened by Corey. Try to roll, no good. Jersey Retzloff. Turnover, Jersey, and Jersey ends up having to foul in order to keep from giving up an easy 2-pointer there, Gary.
Yeah. She's made a basket, a couple of turnovers, foul. She's getting a lot of
Paisley Qualls into the game now for the Tigers.
Action on that
one. 3-point basket by Wigginton.
And so they take a 7-4 lead.
Katie Wigginton came in off the bench and got that. Corey Rainwater inside off the glass. got the 2-pointer
all day.
She'll have that all day if they keep doing
double team or two there, and she still got
it. She
it.
has way too more strength than the other girl guarding her right now.
Yeah. So we're still in our zone.
Corey Rainwater up, and they shoot over the outstretched arm.
Oh, Paisley.
Brindley Brown gets the 2-pointer. Jaden Buttry, long 3, up off the rim. No good. Rebound by Maddie Matthews. Jaden Buttry again on the backside on the missed shot. Puts
She
it in.
didn't even touch the ground. She just threw that one up.
I'm giving Maddie a pass on that. That was a lob.
That's an assist.
Give an assist on that one. That was worked out well. So we're back in our 1-2-2 now.
If you're not here, you can feel the intensity of this game.
and the noise, even with our headphones on, we can hear that.
Really nice crowd on both sides of the gym, and it's going to get louder and louder as this ball game goes on. 3-point shot taken by Verdigris. Rebound on the backside.
That 1-2-2,
number 25, I think, on the rebound.
Is a real disadvantage on rebounding for us.
Maddie Matthews has it taken away. Quick hands by Daniels. Maddie Daniels. We have a Daniels and a Daniel tonight for Verdigris, so Maddie's the one on the floor.
11-8 this point. Verdigris is ahead.
High screen, drive down the paint, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound by Corey Rainwater.
Did she get a block on that one?
That was Borgstaff, pulled it short, Coach.
Okay.
I don't know if Corey touched it or not. Corey inside, high post.
That's our Globetrotter dribbling.
I believe Jaden Buttress says the floor is a little bit slick over there. Check in for Verdigris once again, number 20, Ciara Daniel.
Yeah. So that's another turnover. We're a little bit nervous right now, and Verdigris is playing really, really aggressive defense. Paisley, you can't come all the way over here. There you go.
Got to be active on that post. That's Borgstadt. She'll post you high, she'll post you low. Ball's loose on the jump ball. Possession belongs to the Lady Tigers.
That 1-2-2 is forcing our guards to come down and play the rebounding position. And that's a real disadvantage for us right now.
Tiger basketball, double stack. Corey Rainwater catches at the high. Taylor Dick pulls up, nails a 3 from outside.
Showing the confidence.
11-11, that ties it up. Good hustle. Taylor Dick forced a turnover.
Taylor Dick's already taken 2 of those 3, so she's got some confidence tonight.
Yes, she does, and playing hard defense also.
Well, you've got to feel like I can hit it every time I take it, but
I've been standing up this whole time. It's just such an exciting game.
Corey Rainwater rolls down the post, kicks it to Paisley Qualls, back to Qualls from Taylor Dick. Corey Rainwater turns around, gets it blocked. Borgstadt got a hand up.
It's going to be a Myers for Mayor foul on Maddie Matthews.
Yeah, and the people in the crowd are saying, what about on the other end? Corey was double teamed there with a couple of big girls.
At the line, number 5 for Verdigris, that's Maddie Daniels. Misses the first of 2.
Just another hard-fought game here.
They take and drive that ball really hard and go straight to the basket when they get any kind of a crease. Missed them both. Corey Rainwater with the rebound. Taylor Dick pushes to Paisley Qualls. Long shot by Maddie Matthews. Drops it from the corner. Woo! Lady Tigers up now, 14-11. 1 minute to go.
Quite a fast break, wasn't it, Coach? Pass, shot.
We talked about that yesterday on that three-point shot on the break. Maddie Matthews, no fear. Borkstadt out on the perimeter now, looks inside.
Good hustle, Paisley Claus.
The Borkstadt girl, Gary, is a very, very good player. Unselfish. Long shot taken from the corner. No good. Rebounded by, I believe it was Taylor Dick, wasn't it, on the rebound? Taylor tries to thread the needle to Corey and batted away. 30 seconds to go in the period. With less than a minute like that, you'd like to see them take some time and run the clock down. Take that three-point lead into the quarter. Jaden Buttry out pressuring the ball. That's she's playing defense and they'd run into her. That's exactly what happened on that. I'm not saying it was a bad call, but
14 seconds to go here in the first period. Tahlequah leading 14-11, Coach.
Fine 20 in the corner, or 0, I guess it is. In the corner, I'm telling you, she'll shoot it. Shots up, way off, air ball. Jump ball, and it's going to belong to Verdigris.
Taylor Dix in there with the trees and got that. I think that she was the one that got that jump ball. I really couldn't tell. Boy, really.
1.5 seconds. Tigers need to make them throw it long. They're going to go to 20, I'll guarantee. Oh, batted down by Jaden Buttry. And the buzzer goes off as the ball goes in. No basket.
Good job, Jaden Buttry.
Yeah, that was a long 1.5 seconds.
It was.
We'll take a break with them and come right back at the end of 1 on the Green Country Sports Network.
Well, welcome back, Tiger fans across the Oklahoma and
I caught Gary mid-drink there, sorry.
all across the United States and the world, as a matter of fact. Maybe the universe. I don't know after watching that show about the aliens. But quite a game.
Greetings from Mars.
Yeah, we jumped out. Verdigris went ahead. We come back for another lead change. The crowd is into it.
Kel Matlock just walked by and want to congratulate him on a great game today. Double figures.
Good job.
Kaylin Dick took a hard hit there. Unintentional, but she got bumped, but I think it was number 2.
Yeah, she was trying to set a pick and
Now foul charge to Katie Wigginton, her first.
Well, there's Kale's whole family down there. Got
That's
aunt and mom.
Corey Rainwater finds Maddie Matthews on the backside, turns around, shot blocked, out of bounds.
She was definitely a height disadvantage there.
She needs to kick that out. She's in there with 3 big girls on her.
I'm surprised she didn't shoot it through her legs and get up there. She comes up some amazing shots.
Pass into Corey Rainwater, outside to Maddie Matthews, lines up a 3. Up off the rim, no good. Rebound.
Oh, if they get it. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, there better not be a travel call. I mean, a foul call.
Borkstadt pulls the rebound, comes down against a couple of her own players and goes to the floor. Walking violation.
50% of the crowd loved it and 50% thought it was a terrible call.
Turnaround hook shot by Corey Rainwater. And Corey reaches across and going to pick up the foul.
That's her second, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, that's her second.
She's being really aggressive tonight.
We've got 2 on her, 1 on Maddie, and I believe 1 on Jaden Buttry.
Should we have 1 on Retzloff too, right? 1 or 2.
She's not in the game, so I don't think she's up there.
I thought earlier.
She might be the 5th one. She is the 5th one. Inside the high post.
Had a well-designed play right there.
Now number 33, Adeline Waters gets the turnaround jumper. Matthews looks at it, fakes it, no. Corey Rainwater outside. Paisley Qualls.
Boy, I don't know if I've seen that this year.
She's only hit maybe one other one.
That's playing with some confidence these last couple of days.
Third 3 of the ball game for the Tigers. Borkstad going to take one from about
way out
4 feet out. Yeah. Ball tipped around, can't be picked up. Put back in by
number 0.
Brinley Brown gets the 2-pointer. Maddie
Matthews from way out there.
I guarantee you 5 feet beyond the line right there.
That's her dad down there. I see Mike, and he is definitely proud. That's going to be an Armstrong Bank timeout. We will keep it here, gentlemen.
First time I've seen Mike at a ball game in a while, but yeah, he's excited.
I'm excited. I'm sure Grandma and Grandma.
I don't see Uncle Todd down there, but I bet he's
here right here in front of us.
Is Todd down here?
She's the one that gets excited. Grandma does. Mike just kind of sits and watches and kind of passes time.
Baker's Furniture sponsors down way on South Muskogee, and ex-Chief Baker and Sherry. Boy, they've got some great furniture, a large warehouse, a lot of mattresses. Got Kelly's mattress on back order out there, and he's having to sleep on the floor. So.
Yeah, I know. Gary's making me wait.
Yeah, but they do have some great equipment out there. So go see them.
Verdigris with the basketball, walking it up.
So we're in our man.
Wigington with the basketball, being guarded. And she throws it to Adeline Waters, who wants to take off baseline and took that extra step before she put it to the floor.
Yeah, those kids that are used to posting up, it's tough on them going out facing the basket.
Maddie Matthews looks at it. They're going to guard. Oh! Jaden Buttry puts up a 3, and Borgstad is going to pick up her foul.
I think it was a clean block at the first, but her body just went straight into her.
She picks up her first, only the second team foul.
Coach trying to say she didn't touch her.
Jaden Buttery.
And that's a Myers for Mayor definite foul there. Remember to get out and vote early, February 9th.
Oh, Coach, that's quickly pushed it out to a 7-point lead for us.
7-point lead with 5:30 to go.
She in a row. That continues that good streak of free throw shooting.
Don't jinx them, Gary.
Yeah, I should never say anything.
Way to go, Gary. I'm just kidding.
I'll save that for halftime. The free throw talk.
So we're in a box and one right now. Jaden Buttry's got her hands full.
Now she's guarding one of the best offensive players in
she is right.
Class 3A, and she's really hounding her.
They're going to get Jaden for it, too, yeah.
Oh, there's no way she's grabbing her arm.
Yeah, you can't call a grab when your arms are straight in the air.
Come on, Pete. This is the news guy from Tulsa, Pete Knutson, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, he watched it happen, and she was bumping her.
She was bumping her, but he called a grab. He didn't call a bump.
You got to call it both ways. Borkston running free, misses an easy jumper, and...
Was that the makeup call?
I don't know. Well,
she
Pete didn't make it.
Well,
I'm joking.
I'll tell you, Jaden Buttery can tell you what kind of toothpaste she used a while ago. They were face to face.
What kind of gum she's chewing?
Yes,
Remember Hoosier?
Yeah.
That foul going against Brentley Brown.
Well, that was one of the greatest movies ever.
I've watched it 10 times.
Oh, I love that movie. And it's just so true.
And you keep wondering, are they going to win that ball game? Paisley crawls up over, misses everything. Rebounded by Borgstad. Taylor Dick pushing her a little bit from behind. Shot taken with the baseline. Three-pointer hit by Wigington. That's her second. She's keeping them in the ball game with threes right now.
She's doing a nice job.
Matthews. Paisley Qualls looking at Matthews on the other side. I can hit him over here too.
Wow.
Her dad's over there fist pumping and everything.
It's raining threes out here.
She's hit from both sides of the floor tonight now.
And from our view, that was right in the whole way. We could see that.
Tigers' fifth three of the game.
So we're in a 2-1-2 now to try to help our defense rebounding out a little bit.
Lady Tigers going to stay back a little bit. Let them just take some time. We're up 8 points. And they'll shoot some threes out here, I promise you that. You got to stay on Borgstad on the wing out here, ladies. Maddie, cutter. I'm sorry, but that's Borgstad. I know she's going to take it and go toward the hole. Long three, taken after the bounce. Up and in by number two. That is Wigington. Katie.
I want to take that brief pause here to remind everyone to go by Nuke's Eatery in Tahlequah. Mention Green Country Sports Network, get 10% off.
That's the first turnover in a while. It's been a well-played game.
Stay down. Long three, taken again by Verdigris, so she hits it.
Wow.
Number 20, Ciara Daniel with the three.
That's a Armstrong Bank 30-second timeout. Keep it here.
Wow.
David Qualls didn't like that one.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a timeout to come up with some strategy or just change momentum a little bit. I'm not real sure.
Well, I know he wasn't happy with the defense on that one. Nobody's getting out and pressuring that three-pointer right now. And it's going to be a little bit harder around that zone.
And, you know, they're not shooting on the line. They're out there. They're 5 feet past the line.
Every three that's been taken in this ball game has been 4 or 5 feet out.
Yes.
And we've seen 8, 9 threes in this ball game for both teams.
Already?
5 and 4. Tigers leading with 5. And
so who's ahead right now?
Tigers are up 26-24.
26-24.
It's about squeezing the ball, taking care of it. Dribble penetrate. Go, Tally.
Oh.
Going to get a bump foul right there on number 5. That could have been
on Talon, yeah.
A push-off on Talon, but that Maddie Daniels going to pick up her first.
He caught the first one. Sometimes they don't catch that first one.
That's true. Oh, Maddie Matthews has a strip. Guys, I'm telling you, there's the extra effort that they'll put in.
Yes.
Another 30-second Armstrong Bank timeout. We'll keep it here again.
So, Kelly, can I talk about one of our sponsors? Two Sisters Financial, Brenda Reese Davis and Renita Reese Dick, and so we're glad to have them on as sponsors. Great community members for years and years, and they're part of a trivia contest that we're going to try to throw out there later about which family has the most All-Staters in their family. So that's all we're going to say about trivia contests right now. Anyway, they have a lot of financial products up at down there on. Now I'm going to date myself, Kelly. I'm going to say by the old Redmond shop.
I ain't saying nothing.
13-12 run in the second period by Verdigris now. After the couple threes, dribble penetration off the glass.
That was a nice move.
Wow. Right, that girl right there, I watched her the other night in the ball game. She can do that. Corey Rainwater inside off the glass, no good. Rebound her own shot. And she's going to go down, I believe, number 25. No, number 2 is going to pick up the foul.
That's the first time she's touched the ball in a while.
Going to the Armstrong Bank free throw line.
Wigington with her second personal. Tori Rainwater trying to put the rebound back up and going to get the 2 shots now.
That's a Myers for Mayor foul there.
So that pushes us out to a 1-point lead, 27-26 with 1:51 to go.
Did you guys ever hear from Woolridge if he was coming up?
Never. Corey misses the second. Borgstad with the basketball.
Jersey Retzloff back in the game. She's going to be on the box and one. She's on to number 14. Almost a turnover there.
Borgstad trying to post up Jersey. Three-point shot taken again outside by number 20, Ciara Daniel. She's got a pair.
Talon was pretty close on that one.
Jersey was getting pretty well beat up inside by Borgstad. Corey Rainwater, and we're going to get a foul on number 25. It's going to go on Emma Young. Her first personal.
A minute and 8 seconds to go. That is only the third team foul there. Holy smoke. Slow down. Slow down a little.
One thing we got to do is get Buttry back going. She hasn't really scored a while. So.
Hasn't touched the ball much offensively as Corey hasn't much as
the last shot she took, I think, was blocked.
Well, and there you go. We talked about Verdigris' defense. That has a big part of that.
And we've had about 4 or 5 guard turnovers here in the second period, too.
Yeah.
That catch your possessions.
One of the things you can do to combat a really good team is make somebody handle the ball that's not used to handling the ball. Make somebody shoot that's not used to shooting.
Oh, she walked.
Yeah, they got it.
Got it. Put a little pressure on her by Jaden Buttry, and
is Pete Knutson still on TV, or is he retired?
I don't know. They've got a number 30 that was in there, and I don't have a 30 on the book. So that must be somebody they've added after the program was made up. 22 seconds to go. Lady Tiger basketball. Maddie Matthews looks at it, says nope. Corey to Talon. Talon's going to take the spin. Ken. Lady Tiger got it!
Woo! At the buzzer.
All right. Well,
Talon Dick with a big 3 there at the buzzer at halftime.
TD with the big shot there. And it's at halftime, the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. Tahlequah Lady Tigers 30, Verdigris 29. We'll be back in a little bit.
Tigers 16 points in the second.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Well, welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. We're honored to be here with Tahlequah Superintendent Tanya Jones, and so glad that you're here. And first off, I would like to ask you about your son. And I've got to say this, I was his PE coach in like first grade maybe out at Woodall, and so I'm taking all the credit for him being at Northeastern. And so how's he doing up there?
He's doing real well. He loves being a Riverhawk. He has a couple more years of eligibility because of COVID and an injury his first year. So he will stretch that out to 5 years as long as he possibly can. Loves working with Coach Havens and everyone else, and just looks forward to the next 2 years of growing.
Yeah. So anyway, we're really proud of him. When he was a senior, they qualified for state, and we were on the way to state tournament, and they told us that
turn around.
COVID hit. Yes, and so very disappointing. To Hayden Smith was a freshman there. Very disappointing, and his brother Hunter was on the team. So anyway, want to talk a little bit about our bond project coming up.
We've just broke ground on our first project. We are building a multi-purpose activity center at the baseball and softball complex. And dirt work has started on that, and soon we will begin the turf at the middle school field. And we're super proud of both those projects. It's going to be really nice to have a field that soccer can play on, middle school football can play on, and if my dreams come true in a long-term plan, maybe a high school play there one day. The multi-purpose activity is going to be big enough that all of our different sports can use it, and so we look forward to that. And we also just had our pre-kickoff meeting, our pre-bid meeting for the second projects, or the second round of projects. We will be building classrooms at Greenwood, a few sped classrooms and a new music room, and we will also be doing some renovations at Cherokee. We will be renovating and putting in a new library and a new admin building on there, and then hope to do a few other projects around the district, depending on where we are in budget after the big projects are finished.
Right. So go back to the multi-purpose. I know it's by the left field at the baseball field. I saw it today.
Yes.
So it's going to be for athletic use?
Yes. It is a giant shell of a building of small dressing rooms, restrooms, and they'll have batting cages. There'll be turf inside. Football can use it. Soccer can use it. Band could use it. Every one of our sports ought to be able to use this facility, boys and girls both. So it will be a tremendous addition to what we have. Yeah,
well, back in the day, if baseball was rained out, they had to use the gymnasium. Of course, the basketball coach didn't like that at all. So
they did not, I bet.
That's a great idea that y'all have come up with.
Yeah.
So, Coach, we have just a few minutes. So is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we close this out?
Well, I think I would really just like to thank the public, how good the community has been this first semester of my superintendency, and all the good things that are going on at Tahlequah. Truly believe we have the best staff in the state. I'd go further than the state just because I believe in them, and we're ready to get everybody back into school on Monday and get the second semester kicked off.
Yeah, a lot of parents are glad to get their kids back in school.
I am sure they are ready.
All right. Well, thank you. It's been an honor having you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Wow, welcome back to Green Country Sports Network. We have about a minute 15 seconds before the
Coach Miller might go over some stats possibly.
Start of the second half, and we made a three-pointer at the buzzer to take a 1-point lead into the third period.
Big three-point basket by Talon Dick right there as the buzzer, right before the buzzer, to give the Lady Tigers the lead. They were down by 2 at that point. Got some, if I can find my glasses, I've got some scoring here in the half. Lady Tigers have had 6 players on the floor today, and all 6 of them have scored. We've got 9 points for Maddie Matthews on 3 for 3 threes. Talon Dick has 6 points with 2 threes. 2 points for Jersey Retzloff. A 3 for Paisley Qualls. 7 points for Jaden Buttry. Kind of been a quiet night for her. Got to see her step up. And Corey Rainwater only with 3.
Yeah, they're really putting a lot of pressure on those two.
So the guards really at this point have been keeping us in it.
Yeah, that's why they're getting so many open threes out there. And luckily for us, they're going down.
Borgstadt tries to dribble penetrate. Good show by Talon Dick to help out Jaden Buttry. Buttry turns the corner. Borgstadt inside in the paint. Kicks it out. Buttry doing a good job defensively on her.
Oh, good step through.
Yeah, nice step through once again by Brinley Brown. I watched her the other night in her game earlier, and she did that a number of times and to score easily.
Good catch.
Maddie Matthews to Corey Rainwater to Buttry. Buttry and Jersey Retzloff. Little mix-up on the pass there, and Verdigris coming down. Borgstadt bumps off on...
Get rid of the ball, Jersey.
I guess it was Corey Rainwater got bumped in there, and no call, and the ball came right back out. Didn't go down. Talon Dick says, let's set it up. Looking for a cutter. Looking for anybody now. Open. There she is.
Got to get Buttry going.
Jaden Buttry ran the whole circle. I think that's what they're trying to do. Jaden Buttry off the glass.
Yes.
Thank you, Kelly.
Right on time.
You called that one.
Good coaching,
They need
man.
to. They got to get her going.
So,
Jaden with 9 points, and you know, here we are almost in double figures, just started the third. It's been still a quiet night for her.
That's the first basket she's had in a quarter and a half almost, probably at least. Maybe I may be wrong.
She scored 2 early in the first.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Borgstadt dribble penetrates again. Long 3 taken. Jersey Retzloff with a rebound.
she's a rebounding girl, I'm telling you. Good hustle.
Talon Dick now to Retzloff in the corner, into Corey Rainwater. Corey turnaround jumper, no good, off the backboard. Hit the corner on the way up. A little bit deep there.
They've double-teamed her about every time.
You talk about a home court advantage. The backboard's even blocking shots for Verdigris getting all
I
those.
hadn't thought about that, Gary. There we go. Brown double penetrate.
Up through again.
Excellent spin move and went right between 2 Tigers.
She missed the first one of those, but she got that one.
Brinley Brown's got 8 points now. Retzloff picks it up. Corey Rainwater out high. Maddie Matthews takes a long 3. Corey Rainwater pulls the rebound. Gets it stripped. Jaden Buttry takes a 3. No good.
Yeah, that's all right. That was a definite call. She cleared her ref's hand straight out.
Yeah.
If she had hit her in the jaw, that probably would have been a TKO.
She completely brought that alarm over. I don't know if it...
Offensive foul charge to Brinley Brown. That's her second personal.
Oh, you notice the ref ran too. He made that call and ran.
So he leaves the other ref to get chewed out. He's saying, I don't know. Tanya Talon just gets up and laughs. I mean, what else can you do?
I didn't quite see that. All I saw Talon was getting up. I knew something happened.
She got hit pretty good with that by that girl going for that ball.
Now, there's been a little bit of that. You hate to say home cooking, but golly. I guess when you're as biased as we are, guys, it's always going to look like that. I know the crowd looks at it that way. I try to be somewhat objective most times.
I don't have to be.
Verdigris Went to a double stack, split out, started cutting the lane now. They're trying to clear it out for Borgstadt, and Jaden Buttry, I think, is... No, they called it on Jersey Ritzloff.
I say the girl that Jaden was guarding went backwards.
Now, she's the girl that went down. That's who I thought it was on. Inside to Borgstadt on the cut. No good. Corey Rainwater steals it. Taylor Dick now looking for Buttry. Throws it right to Borgstadt. Held ball.
Held ball, and it's going.
Lady Tiger possession. Just a bad pass right there. You're within 2 feet of somebody. They got to split out and go. We've done that twice recently, Gary. Jaden Buttry kicks to Taylor Dick, and she tries to go to Jersey Retzloff, and it's tipped out of bounds.
Verdigris really shoots those passing lanes, get those hands out there. Bounce pass would be good on that situation.
Seems like the lid's been on the basket for a little bit for both teams. Jaden Buttry going to cut up, and she's going to get fouled on the shot.
That's a Suzanne Myers for mayor. Foul there. Get out and vote early, February 9th.
Wigginton's going to be charged with her third foul.
Third foul. So neither team's really in foul trouble at this point.
Jaden Buttry gets the first of two. Got them both.
Got them both. Got out to 34-31 lead here.
Jaden's now in double figures with 11 for the game.
3:44. It just doesn't seem like she's got that many. She's very quiet.
Gary, they've been spread way out over time, and Borgstadt's going to get a bump there, I believe, on Buttry. Yes.
Now we're getting in some foul trouble.
She tried to turn the corner, and Jaden was.
That's her third.
Actually standing there.
That's important that she doesn't get that other one.
Well, she must have picked up another one in that first half I didn't get.
Yeah.
Or maybe two this period, I don't know. Team foul. 2. No, I'm right on team fouls. Borgstadt takes a long three, up and gets it.
Well, defense didn't recognize who the scorer was out there. Just let her shoot wide open.
Well, she's only got 5 at this point in the ball game, but I'm telling you, she's their go-to player.
Yeah. Buttry has really played some good defense. Turnover on Paisley.
Ball taken away.
Or Maggie Matthews, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Ball taken away from Buttry there on the bad pass by Borgstadt.
So we're back to man again.
Oh, push off right there.
That's right. That's a charge.
Yeah, that's 3 times she's done that. Foul's going to be charged to Maddie Daniels, extending that left arm out and shoved off and trying to dribble penetrate. He's picked up a couple of fouls doing that too. Cross-court pass to.
There she comes. There she
trying
comes.
to find Corey Rainwater. Long pass to Jersey to Maddie Matthews. Long three.
Money.
Got it.
Money.
Lady Tiger 3 ball right there.
4th one, huh?
Her 4th one of the ball game, now with 12 points.
So I've chatted with her stepdad, Cody, and he's the one that's helped her learn how to shoot so well.
Okay.
So can
Mike said the same thing a while ago.
so Judy.
Yeah.
Number 0. Well, she's having a good game, Coach.
Brown seems to be coming alive for Verdigris. They need her to do that. Timeout, Lady Tigers with 1:57 to go.
We've got a little lost. They've had 2 open shots here coming in.
Is that a timeout, Armstrong Bank timeout there?
Yes, sir. I guess it was a full. I'm not real sure. Do you know, Kelly?
I did not even see it, but we're keeping it here.
Keeping it here. All right. Well, we'd like to thank Countryside Wellness Chiropractic Center for their support. Make you feel good. Go out and visit them. Grace Medical Supply, H&H Quality Tire, State House, Straight Edge Barbershop, all those.
Yeah, remember everyone, we mention these people a lot. we don't have them, you don't get to see this. You'd have to be here or not have it at all.
Lady Tiger basketball. Josie Retzloff's going to drive the paint. Oh, throws it up off the glass.
Yeah.
Whew, a little bit hard. Went completely over the backboard.
She knocked 2 people down.
And she's going to go to the line. Foul's going to be charged to Brindley Brown. Her 3rd personal. Boy, they can ill afford to lose that girl.
Talk about going to the basket hard.
Jersey went hard. She just has a tendency to shoot a little hard.
First one from the Armstrong Bank free throw line. Good.
That's just such a relaxed release. This whole body shot is very relaxed.
Tahlequah, I think, has almost as many fans as Verdigris here tonight.
39-36. That's, I don't know. That's been about that the whole game, one way or the other.
Tigers got up a few more points than that early, I believe, at one time, but then actually Verdigris was up early. So, Taylor cutting under the screen, double screen, and a 3-second violation.
Wow, you don't see those called out often anymore.
That's the first one I've seen in this tournament, but I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah.
Should have been called, but, you know,
well,
they may be a little slower counting than me.
That one team had built a campfire in there and setting up a tent.
Nice backdoor cut,
Wow.
Maddie Matthews. Two-pointer. Hey, give Corey Rainwater the assist.
Yeah, we've seen that play many times. That's their bread and butter out there.
Borgstadt penetrates. Corey Rainwater stays out of the way. Ball's loose. Rainwater picks it up.
Good job.
Taylor Dick to Rainwater to Dick. Back to Rainwater. Back outside. Jersey Retzloff going to drive to Corey.
Excellent pass.
Jumper off the glass. No good. Corey gets the rebound.
Excellent passing.
Taylor Dick going to penetrate. Up and off the front of the rim.
I thought he was going to get that one.
That was so close, wasn't it?
Nice shot. I think she got bumped from behind. Borgstadt, long 3. About 5 foot out from the line right there. She's got 2 in this period.
Yeah, somebody got lost on that transition defense.
Her 8th point of the ball game. 41-39, 19 seconds. Lady Tigers going for last possession.
Wow.
Legal screen.
All right, girls. Or ladies, sorry.
Oh! We had Jaden Buttry right there, and we overthrew her out of bounds. So
I think the defender possibly got a hand on that pass, but I'm not sure. 2.2 seconds.
Lady Tigers just want to make them inbound in the back court. There it is.
I think she could have got a shot off. Anyway, we'll be back here in just a moment on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Welcome back. It's beginning of the 4th period here, and fantastic game. This is
I'm going to give you an interesting stat. Craig told me a while ago when after Rainwater had missed that free throw, she had hit 18 in a row.
That is unbelievable.
So I meant to mention that earlier and just got carried away with it.
That is unbelievable. I don't know what the school record is, but that's unbelievable.
I don't know, even for girls or for the boys, because
either one. I don't know if they keep a stat on that one or not.
I don't know. Was Vicky Sellers hold that record?
I don't know.
It would be one, I would think.
Well, he hit over 500 in practice, but in a row. But
how many had she hit? Did you say 18?
He said 18. Craig said 18 in a row until she missed that free throw.
Well, we was talking about that earlier, and the Lady Tigers for the last 3 ball games, 49 out of 55.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, they were
right at 90%.
Unbelievable.
Final quarter, ball in possession of Verdigris to start. Not very many held balls in this ball game. Borgstadt turns the corner. And she ties it up.
Lady Tigers, like you said, Gary, cannot shake them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's going to be a Myers for Mayor foul. Would have been a good and one right there.
Would have been. Yeah. Would have been. You know, there's some real leadership going on out there. There's some clapping. There's some encouraging. There's some
getting on to someone for not being in position.
Yeah. So
I cut you off there. Sorry.
Well, I was trying to say how to say that without being mean.
It's not anything mean. It's just the senior leadership, or not senior, but the leadership being shown with like, hey, you're supposed to be right here. Or
I was going to say, who's the senior?
I know.
We don't have any.
I just meant the leadership.
Jersey Ritzloff gets them both. Guys, I missed that last foul. Who was it on?
I didn't even see, honestly. They have it on. Oh, they didn't put it up, did they?
So it looks like we got a box and one going here. Wow.
3-point shot taken outside, no good. Rebounded by Jersey Ritzloff.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Somebody
find the guard, Jersey. Taylor with the basketball. To Corey Rainwater, down the paint, tipped out of bounds.
That looked like it was tipped out of behind her.
Yeah, the ball was tipped out of bounds, and Pete Knutson gives it back to Verdigris.
So we're leading 43-41. We got a 2-point lead here with 6:54. There's that short corner. That's tough to defend.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
They're trying everything they can to get it to Borgstadt.
Yeah.
Maddie Daniels throws one cross court over the head of Borgstadt, and Borgstadt's about a 5'6" footer, I think she's listed as.
Now she's a senior, correct?
Yes, and I'm telling you, she's going to go somewhere and play.
We got bailed out on that one.
Yeah, Taylor Dick lost the handle there after the foul. She was bumped several times there, but the foul's going to go against Maddie Daniels, her third personal.
I like 33 for Verdigris. She's just one of those players that gets in there and works hard.
Steady player, yeah. They've got some good hustle. They tell you what, they're a very well coached ball club. They play hard. Matt Brown on Maddie Matthews. Back outside to Maddie Matthews, and Maddie loses the handle.
That was her shot.
David says, why?
I think he was telling her to go with, maybe he did say why.
Why
didn't you shoot? I think she might be 4 for 4 on those.
Well, there was a gap there, but I don't think she could have. I think that's what she was trying to do, was to come back, maybe get set to take the shot, because they closed the gap. It's going to go to Borgstadt. She's going to be the go-to player. Got a show on every time she touches the ball.
Boy, Jaden is making her work.
There it is.
Get the ball.
Maddie Matthews gets it back on the steal. In the corner, Taylor Dick. Up long three, off the rim. Over, no good. Corey Rainwater. Up and no good.
Man. Get back, ladies.
Corey did a good job right there. Oh, she walked.
He missed it. He missed the blatant walk.
Was that number 25? Or 5? Who'd they put it on up there? I can't tell.
I can't tell.
I'm going to give it to 5.
I think
so
it was
we're
5.
tied up again.
Yeah, boy, that was right in front of him.
Well, and you could hear it too. Boom, boom, those 2 steps. Boom, boom.
I was going to pick up the foul. It's going to be her 4th personal. Maddie Daniels with her, they've got 3 on the board. I've got 4. So we've given somebody else that.
Shooting 2 here. See if we can break the tie right now.
Oh, they gave it to Brindley Brown.
Good, hit the back of the rim, hit the backboard, and fell in. It's just soft touch and a good backspin on that ball, and good things happen. Boom, boom. All right. Up by 2.
If you've got a soft backspin it's always got a chance to go in if you hit the board, hit the rim.
Yep.
University of Arkansas used to talk when I was over there working a few years back when Eddie Sutton was there, about lining up free throws and things and knowing where the rebound was going. And they worked religiously on that stuff. Matthews cuts her off on the drive.
Jaden
Borgstadt on the cut now.
Working herself to death on that.
Long three taken by number 0. Brenley Brown.
Nice, pretty soft little defense that time.
Brown with 13 points now.
Oh, and we answer there.
Maddie Matthews.
Let it rain, the scoreboard's saying.
Nice job, Maddie.
Maddie must have read that.
Oh, my gosh. You can't let her just run right in there. Pete, she's just running around and ramming in and getting the foul. Matthews picked that foul up?
Is that the
Yep. Maddie Matthews has got her second personal.
So that's our third team foul.
Borgstadt in the far corner up here in the wing, wide open.
So we're back in our
Cuts the
traditional
lane.
2-3.
Sorry, Gary, I'm trying to keep track of Borgstadt because I know that's their go-to player. Even though Brenley Brown's been the one that's really been keeping them in it. Now,
It's been her night tonight, hasn't it?
Brown again off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Buttrey. She's knocked for a 5-yard loss.
Watch behind you. Watch behind you. Oh, get in there. Get in there.
Corey Rainwater for 2.
Taylor did to Corey Rainwater. Woo!
None bigger than that one. Timeout on the floor.
That pushes it to 4 points. It's been a long time since we've been up 4 points in this game.
Yeah, and is that a full timeout? That is a full timeout, I believe, and we will take it with them and be right back here on the Green Country Sports Network.
Girls, you got to get out there.
Corey Rainwater with the rebound, and they're going to call a hell ball. Possession error belongs to the Tigers. Tigers up 52-48 with 2:43 to go in the ball game. It's about possession now, Gary. Take care of the basketball. Got to squeeze it, make good cuts. Bump. Yeah, good call.
I didn't think he was going to call that one.
Well, I didn't either. That's why I said so. Yeah, Taylor Dick with a basketball got fouled on the sideline, and Lady Tigers are in 1-1. Now that's to our advantage right now, and we've got a couple fouls to
Jersey Redloff's taking a
use
break.
Up there,
and she played a great fourth period. And the free throw shooting continues. Taylor Dick made the first one.
5-point spread.
These are huge, Coach. As always, free throws are always huge.
Got it.
Second one up from the Armstrong Bank free throw line. Good.
That's 6-point lead. That's our biggest in quite a while.
Sixth free throw of the period for the Lady Tigers, too. And we are the one that's in 1-1 right now. So
we sure hope Jaden can keep out of a...
Sure. Brindley Brown from the corner. Big three for Verdigris.
We're just not going out and closing out, just getting out there.
Well, either way, we're keeping it here even at a full timeout. That is an Armstrong Bank timeout.
Verdigris full timeout at 2:15.
54-51, a big three-pointer right there. Kelly, I think you mentioned earlier that without our sponsors, we just couldn't be here. There's a huge expense in doing what we're doing, and when we get to the playoffs, they'll be charging us money to do the playoffs, and I think in football it was $400.
$400 a week. Yeah.
And so it's a huge expense, and so if you're out there listening to this and you enjoy it, go by and tell your sponsors.
Yeah, because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to do it, and we also, we give a big portion back to Tahlequah Tiger Athletics at the end of this, so there's not a, and I don't say this for a pity party, but there's not a big profit to be made.
Right.
Really, we end up spending more than we make because we travel a lot and time and everything else, so we just love the game and everything like that.
Yeah, come out and support the Tigers.
Ask Elsie to see what his salary is.
Well, we doubled it this year.
I love it, though.
Yeah.
Lady Tigers trying to protect the ball. That's the key right now. With 2 minutes to go in the game. Under 2 minutes now. Tiger basketball. We don't need to score, but we'll take one when we get it.
Well, that's a right
good
there.
job by Taylor Dick. She took and passed up a layup right there.
1:45 to go. We're counting it down.
Jersey Retzloff. Lady Tigers, they got a foul coming from behind. You got to watch that.
Oh, God.
That ball was out of bounds, and they call a timeout, and Mike Bunton knows it, too. He got away one because he was smiling big. The ball went out of bounds, and Borgstadt reached to pull it back, and they gave him a timeout on the possession.
Well,
the possession should be the Tigers on the front court right there, but we're going to give it because he called that. The ball rolls out of bounds, and she pulls it back, and he called a timeout. They could have the timeout.
Yeah. That's just a veteran coaching trick.
Yeah, took advantage of the rules right there, but the key is the possession should be ours.
Yeah. Just because you call timeout doesn't mean you get a timeout. You got to have possession of the ball.
Absolutely.
And
when the ball crossed the sideline, he can get a timeout.
Yeah.
But it should have been our ball.
Yeah. Well,
find Brindley Brown. Find
that could be huge call right there. I hope not, but
Brindley Brown, number 0.
If they're sportsmanlike, they'll have a turnover too. Just make it
Paisley Qualls guarding
Exactly.
Borgstadt, facing up, got a circler.
So we're doing our little man-to-man thing here, aren't we?
Help on the drive.
Get out there. You don't have to worry about fouls right now. Good
block by Corey Rainwater. Holy cow.
That was falling backwards.
Excellent defense.
Get ready to pass that ball. Oh, my gosh. Fowler. No, not you.
And Borgstadt misses an easy one over.
Slow down, slow down.
She misses an easy one over the outstretched arms of Buttry.
Hang on to it.
Tigers come up with it, and
whoa, smelling like a rose on that one.
Foul's going to be charged to number 2. That's Kate Whittington.
She fell out.
I believe that's going to be her 5th, yes.
So here we go. 43 seconds to go in the 4th period.
At the line, Taylor Dick. Tigers up with a 3-point lead with 43 seconds to go.
What a game. What a game. Kelly, you and Ryan have dialed up some great games here.
No bigger free throw than this next one. It's a 2-possession game right now.
And we've got a lot of fouls to give. I'd be out there just pressing the way out of them and not worry about a foul.
You want to be the assistant coach on the bench right now. Coach, we've got 2 fouls to give.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't give them anything easy.
Yeah.
Lady Tigers, no 2 free throws bigger than that.
That's 4 in a row for her, I believe.
Yes, it is.
You know, the thing I noticed...
She's now got double figures, Gary, by the way.
Oh, good for her. I thought they'd call a timeout. I'm sorry.
Now, if you're going to use a foul, use it on the floor. That's
okay.
all right. That's all right.
Okay. That's okay. I was afraid she's going to foul her on that shot attempt.
And that's Paisley Qualls, so she picks up her first.
So that took 10 seconds off the clock. We've still got
5-point lead.
One foul to give.
Borgstadt going to turn. Looking at it, wanting a 3. Paisley Qualls up. Jaden Buttry helping.
Not you, Jaden.
They're wanting for that 3.
That's a cheap foul, ref.
It's a good foul, though, in the long run.
And Paisley Qualls gets the foul on the floor. And Borgstadt deals a 5-foot past the 3-point line.
Turned out to be a great foul.
That doesn't count. Yeah, absolutely.
22 seconds to go. That's a long 22 seconds.
Yeah, we're keeping it here for an Armstrong Bank timeout.
David Qualls takes a 60-second timeout with 22 to go.
And, wow. I'd like to say hello to all my Lost City and Woodall friends and family. And I saw some of former Lowry students, Kaylee Jones.
Somebody needs to go down and tell Coach Knife Chief, make sure he knows we've got 2 timeouts left. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, that's huge.
2 timeouts. I need to have a headset connected to the bench is what we need up here. This is tough, especially if you, and you know Gary as well as I do, if sitting up here as a coach, it kind of gets me in trouble anyway, I know. Saying some things that...
I know. We got to handle y'all's mess.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Craig and I get emails at midnight.
But just the idea that we both coach know these things, and I take notice of those things instantly, boy. You got to know how many fouls you got to work with. You got to know how many timeouts. Brown.
They're
and
trying Borgstadt bad.
Borgstadt.
Don't foul her. Don't
Long
foul her.
3 taken from the top. No good. Rebounded by Rainwater. Jaden Buttry with the basketball, working it up against a double team, triple team. Paisley Qualls in the front court.
6 to 5, 4.
Lady Tigers are going to get.
I went ahead and fouled anyway.
1 second on the clock. Lady Tigers are going to get the win. Woo!
After this game, we will keep it here. If the fans are standing, we'll do our best, but we will be here for the trophy presentation.
All right.
That was a Suzanne Myers for Mayor foul. She encourages you to get out and vote early. February 9th starts. If you're able to vote for mayor.
And she missed one. Going for second because there's 10 team fouls.
Got it.
Oh, it's a good feeling to know no matter what they do, you've won.
All right, Lady Tigers win.
Ball game's over.
Great game.
Ryan's going to try to hold the camera. It might be jumpy for a minute, but he's going to try to get it. You might want to, he's going to try to get it to where we can zoom in on them a little bit more. But like I said, we don't have a very...
Well, they've had the upper deck up here has been empty for the whole tournament. There are a lot of people. This is a huge crowd up here.
Gary, I'm going to use one of my old long-time sayings here that, boy, if you didn't pay to get into this game, you need to go back out front and pay, because that was a heck of a ball game.
Oh, wow.
Both teams well coached. Both teams played extremely hard, and it came down to the end.
Yeah.
Lady Tigers fortunate to come out 57-51.
I don't know what that little game was called, but way back there they had these little boxers, these little plastic boxers.
Sock'em, or
Rock'em Sock'em.
Rock'em Sock'em.
This
robots.
reminds me of Rock'em Sock'em. They just
You are dating yourself a little bit there.
Yeah, hit each other and just get up and go some more.
Here we go.
The Verdigris Superintendent, Mike Payne. The second place trophy presented to the Verdigris Lady Cardinals.
Hard fought game.
Coach Hacker to the second place. At this time, to the champion, Tahlequah Lady Tigers, the Georgia representative.
Great game, girls. Great game, girls.
To the Tahlequah Lady Tigers.
And they get to take their bracket home.
The only trouble is it's printed in black, and when you write on it, you can't see. But, oh, wow.
All the parents out here with their phones. I don't blame them.
Oh, that's such a
I'd be right in the
game.
front of it, too. Will they announce an all-tournament team and all that stuff,
Yes.
too?
Yes.
What was the final score, Coach?
57-51.
57-51. I'll have to try to put that on the deal tonight.
Kelly, I do have some scoring and stuff and some.
If you want to go ahead and talk about it while they're doing this, well.
Lady Tigers runner-up at the Tahlequah Tiger Invitational earlier in the year, losing only this year to the Booker T. Washington Hornets, and coming back here at Verdigris in a very competitive tournament. And I believe now 11 or 12-1.
Yeah.
11-1, something like that.
I think they're doing the players of the.
Yeah. Scoring for the Lady Tigers tonight, Corey Rainwater only had 5. 3 points for Paisley Qualls, 6 points for Jersey Ritzloff. All-tournament team, Jaden Buttery. Corey Rainwater.
All-tournament team.
Boy, this would be really, really tough, especially in this ball game here, the way the scoring went for the Lady Tigers. I know that in the 2 previous games, Maddie Matthews scored some points, and it would be very hard on that selection committee, but to give somebody 3 all-tournament team selections this time. Scoring also for the Tigers, 6 points for Jersey Retzlaff, 10 points for Taylor Dick.
Corey Rainwater's team MVP, or the tournament MVP.
Tournament MVP, Corey Rainwater.
Well deserved. That first half yesterday was enough to get.
Sorry, Coach, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. I was going to mention the last thing here. I've said this in these 3 ball games. Maddie Matthews had 12 in the opener against, 12 against Will Rogers. And she had 14 against Bishop Kelly. And then tonight she ends up the ball game, thanks to her dad's shooting expertise, with 19 points.
Yeah, great.
Her dad's standing right here in front of us, but Maddie Matthews with the leading scorer in the ball game tonight for both teams with 19 points.
All right.
Maddie Matthews.
Oh, and I want to give a couple of quick stats here. Craig said the Lady Tigers were 17 for 19.
From the free throw line, yeah.
And he also said we were 8 for 13 from 3. And
yes.
He may have said that too. So
8-3.
He said definitely difference in the game was those free throws. So.
And we didn't hit a single 3 the first game up here.
No. Guys, it was fun doing this tournament. We're going to go ahead and sign off so the next game can get going and you guys can grab food or everything else. So.
We'll be on the road next Tuesday night at Pryor in Metro Lakes Conference play.
Yep.
home next Friday night against Skyfield.
I'm ready for a home game. We've been traveling all
the following week.
I know.
Travel to Carl Albert.
I know. We're not 100% sure if we're going to make all those games yet or not. So we'll stay tuned to that, fans. We don't know just yet because
that'll be another tournament that'll be bracketed just like this. Everybody there's good.
Yeah.
Trust me.
We want to go, but it's hard on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday when we all work and things like that. So if we make it to the championship, I'm going to say we'll probably be there for sure, but we'll try to do what we can. So anyway, thanks, guys, for the great night, and until we see you on Tuesday night.
Great job, Lady Tigers.
Coming home, Gina. We'll see you soon.
See you.